My name is Lila. I'm from Killeen, Texas. For the past 10, 20 years, I realize now that I had spinal problems way back then. As of recent, about 2 years ago, I started having a lot of, I thought was carpal tunnel syndrome in my hand, but it progressed on to pain shooting up my left arm with tingling and numbness up my neck and down my shoulder, followed by dizziness, vertigo, and nausea. And it was a pretty scary thing. I kept going back and forth to the doctor and thinking, in the emergency room, thinking it was my heart, the left arm, and it wasn't my heart. So I was at a loss to figure out what was going on with me. A friend of mine suggested I see a chiropractor, so I started seeing a chiropractor in my local hometown. Unfortunately, he was not a NUCA chiropractor, so he was only able to help me temporarily. I got temporary relief, but it never, real relief from all these problems. The vertigo, the nausea, the dizziness, the pain up and down my left arm and hand, and the tingling with the occasional anxiety attacks and migraine, really bad migraine headaches where it felt like somebody had just crushed my head with bricks, like my head was about to explode and all my brains were going to come squishing out. I had initially completely changed my diet. I had been studying after several medical doctors that treat their patients with nutrition and fruits and vegetables and beans and grains and nuts and seeds, and I got off all the processed foods, the coffee, the sugar, and all the fried foods. Did all that, tried to work out as best as I could. It was really hard because physically I was kind of incapacitated.
You tried doctors,
I tried doctors. I tried going the traditional medical route and seeing doctors, and it seemed like my experience with doctors is sometimes they're just rush you in and out of their office. They don't take you seriously. You try to explain what's going on and they just keep passing you from one person to another. I knew that drugs and surgery was definitely not the route I wanted to take. So I started doing some research after realizing that the traditional chiropractor was not really helping me, and discovered NUCA. So I went to NUCA.org's website to try to find a NUCA chiropractor in my local area, and we found Dr. Pat. And it's about an hour and 15-minute drive here, but it was definitely worth it. Well, one of the things that I noticed immediately was that I always felt twisted, like my neck was twisted, and that twisted, weird feeling in my neck was gone. It's like almost immediately the relief from the headaches, the pain in the left arm that shot up my left arm, the numbness and the tingling, and with all the other physical symptoms, I had failed to realize that my anxiety attacks had also left as well. So pretty much all physical symptoms, all the problems just gone, and I'm living an active lifestyle now. As I said before, the traditional chiropractor wasn't helping me. The diet helped me a little bit, but it seemed like there was still something else I needed. I knew the medical route wasn't going to help me, the drugs and the surgery and just being pawned back and forth between different doctors, that wasn't going to work. So I knew I needed an answer, and I figured if NUCA didn't help me, then I would maybe try some other form of advanced chiropractic, but NUCA helped, so this was my final stop. It was amazing because I barely felt anything. It was so gentle. There was no pain involved. I just immediately felt different. I knew something was happening. It almost felt like literally my head was being screwed back on right. Oh yes, the only time I now have any problems is when it's time for another adjustment, but I'm holding my adjustments longer and longer and longer, and so it's been great. I feel great. He's very professional, very smart, really knows his stuff, very precise, exact. I was very impressed, and very likable, personable person. Nuka has completely changed my life. I can work out now. I work out in my yard. I'm gardening. I'm mowing the yard. I'm cooking, cleaning, washing the car, working out. You know, I can do yoga, aerobics, step aerobics, jogging. I like being active, and now I have my lifestyle back instead of being cooped up at home, just stuck watching, you know, television. So it's been great. I would definitely in fact, I have been telling everybody about Dr. Pat and Dr. Danny, and, you know, go see my chiropractor. He will take care of you. So, yes, I would definitely recommend Symmetry Health Chiropractic. Just take care of your spine. Don't be afraid to see a chiropractor. You will not regret coming here. My only regret is that I didn't find him sooner.